Hello everyone, welcome to Fact Friday. Filling in for Martin, I'm Pedro Partida. And on this edition of Fact Friday, we're going to be discussing the resources and services available to veterans. Benjamin Miranda from the Stephen A. Cohen Military Family Clinics joins us to talk to us about the clinics at Endeavors. Now Benjamin, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell me a little bit about what is Endeavors?
Endeavors is a nonprofit organization that's headquartered in San Antonio, Texas. We've been serving our vulnerable populations throughout Texas for the last 51 years. What we do is we have an array of programs that focuses on homeless prevention, mental health care, and really assisting our populations that need quality services to make sure that their lives get back to better.
Where can people find these services?
Yeah, so through a partnership through the Cohen Veterans Network, what we do specifically here in El Paso is we provide mental health care for our post 9/11 veterans and their families. So what we do is we provide evidence-based mental health care on a short-term basis for those veterans, regardless of discharge status or regardless of how many days they served, whether they served 1 year or 30 years. We provide mental health care for them and their families as defined of their families. We also provide mental health care for active duty military families.
How is staff trained to work with military and their families?
There's a lot of things that we do to make sure that we're staying connected with our military families here in Fort Bliss to ensure that we provide them evidence-based and quality mental health care.
How does Endeavor empower veterans to build better lives?
The way we empower people to build better lives is through the programs that we provide. We focus on our overall wellness, whether it's financial wellness, whether it's the social connection wellness, whether it's the economic empowerment, focused on providing them the skills necessary to get to a back to better and to make sure that they're empowered to live a life full of quality. Where can people find these services? So anybody that's wishing to receive telehealth services from us, they can contact us at area code 915-320-1390 or visit our website at endeavors.org.
Thank you again, Benjamin. To talk to us more about the services offered to veterans, I'll hand it over to Kellie Franco, Program Manager at Veteran Services. Kellie, tell me a little bit more about what is the Veteran One-Stop Center.
The Veterans One Stop is a program under Emergence Health Network, and what we do here is we provide behavioral health services and referrals to different organizations at no cost to veterans and their family members.
What services does the Veterans One Stop Center offer?
Well, right now what we're providing is we do provide therapy and case management, and along with that we actually have some great community partners such as the DAV 187, Military Veteran Peer Network. We have a couple education specialists through Grand Canyon University, and then also we have the Veterans Business Association.
Can you tell us about your support groups?
It's essentially, along with volunteer opportunities, we also train individuals not only to specialize in peer support on a one-to-one basis, but also run peer support groups. And those can range from your more intense support groups like military sexual trauma, PTSD, to some other support groups that are more relaxing, like our crocheting group and our creative arts group.
Where can veterans find more information?
Yes, so if you'd like information regarding our support groups, you can call our coordinator, Shalia Anthony. Her number is 915-319-3811. We are also on social media, so if you look up the Veterans One Stop or the Military Veteran Peer Network, we often post about upcoming trainings, presentations, as well as new groups that we're offering.
Kellie, thank you so much for that information. Last but not least, we have the director of the El Paso Veterans Affairs Healthcare System, where he's going to be talking to us about the steps that the VA healthcare system is doing to help prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mike Amaral. I'm the director of the El Paso VA. So Pedro, what we're doing is that we're instituting all the precautions that the CDC has recommended. We're also doing this in conjunction with William Beaumont. So you have our veterans will have the same experience whether they come here or go over to Beaumont. So the procedures that we're doing is that you get screened as you drive onto campus on the main clinic. As soon as you come to our door, you'll get screened again. It's just a double check because they're not taking temperatures at the gate. We're taking temperatures here. We're also re-asking the screening questions.
If you are a veteran seeking medical care, what services are available to get help?
So we have the whole gamut of services. We have not stopped providing care to our veterans throughout this pandemic. We've just changed how we provide the care. The VA had already stood up a very robust video healthcare, virtual care capability. We have capitalized on that during this pandemic so that we more than doubled our number of virtual care visits. Virtual care is me sitting on my couch at home as a veteran and doing a FaceTime or a Skype type of meeting with my provider. So as a veteran myself, I have taken advantage of these type of appointments, both a telephone appointment as well as a virtual appointment. I'd really encourage you to take advantage of that. It works very well.
Well, that does it on this edition of Fact Friday. Thank you to everyone that joined us, and thank you all for watching. And if you need more information regarding COVID-19, make sure to visit the city's social media pages and check out epstrong.org.